Looks good.
You want to check it? I'd rather you check it than we not.
Okay.
I'll get it.
Hey, Fulton, here's your oxys.
Yummy.
Nothing says morning like oxy in the morning.
Oxy's fun.
Wait, where's my kids?
It's okay. I'll put a Facebook post up later on that I'm with them, but I'm really not with them. They're with the sitter.
Why is that bus driver always calling me, wondering if my kid's coming out?
Oh my god!
Goddamn bus driver waking me up out of my not enough.
Yeah, I know.
Did fucking Billy take Narcan to work school again?
Just go to school. Get out of here.
I'm like,
Your dad did this to me. I was so happy before you guys. Give me another oxy before you leave.
you know, when I was in high school, I was the prom queen.
Now I'm the ditch pickle. Oh my god, we have a couple. I actually know a couple of ditch pickles that pretend they're with their kids, and they're not, and they blast it on Facebook. That's what they do.
Oh.
Oh crap! Good save.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was great.
You ever see those videos? Like the dad save moments, like the kids, the baby's falling off the couch.
Yeah, and the dad just gets them like
Like,
Superman.
poof,
Yeah.
back to watching TV.
But you ever miss that one? There's never ones where the dad misses.
Meanwhile, my videos would be putting a pillow over the baby's head.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
I mean, Corbin's still
I
alive.
wish. That's what you get, Corey, when you leave.
Oh my god! Wow, this is gonna be good.
It's
I'm
recording,
excited.
right?
It's recording. Ben, will you check it? I know it's recording.
Okay, I'll double check.
We check because I don't want it not to be recording. I'm gonna miss all this gold.
He's had one of those days.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
It's
where I
one of
couldn't
those days.
miss it. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. And a one.
Oh my god. Oh man, that's great.
Like me.
That's great. Oh, wait.
All right, let's see how
Oh
this
my
new
God.
intro goes.
Oh, you're gonna die. Wow. Can we just drink this? Oh my god.
Take a sip.
I'm gonna take a
guys.
sip.
Good.
Okay, what am I setting? What are you setting?
It's
up?
not liquid ass.
It's not liquid ass.
It's not
You
liquid
did
ass.
What's going on? What's going on? It's like, this fucking ninja's fucking trying to kill me. He's like, that's the knife sharpener guy. I'm like, oh, he's trying to. So deep.
Oh, so deep.
Have a sense of humor. Good laugh does more for the stomach muscles than 5-minute setting up exercises.
Bravo, that was a great redo.
Oh yeah. I like
All right,
that.
a little
I'll get
shorter after some reviews. We shortened the intro, and believe it or not, we made it to episode 3.
How is this happening still?
And there's actually 2 new sponsors that are on the fence. So let's see if we can push them over or tell them to get the fuck out of the yard. So we got to start off. It's been a rough night. So we're starting off with the Juju Juice aha moment.
Oh,
Here we go.
Please.
Yeah, let's.
Please don't make me do this again.
You know, honestly, I just become to love it.
Oh, this is happening. Why is this real?
Woo!
Why do people use this?
Why doesn't Ric Flair have his own?
Oh, it's deep.
Like, woo!
Yeah.
Woo!
It's in there deep, guys.
It's in. All right, so we're gonna start.
Wow.
You guys,
I mean, it's like how
you guys
addiction-
just come this way a little bit. So we're trying to start with videos. So this is Ben and Jay were getting ready to work out. So this is what I walked into today.
Wow. You can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went he went. As I said, we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence.
Oh my God.
Hey, whatever gets
That's
you,
awesome.
whatever gets you hyped up for a workout, God bless you.
Wow. Wow. We are dancers.
Wow. I can really dance.
I'm a dancer.
Where's the camera? That's it.
Oh, you know we have to reenact the Dirty Dancing.
Oh, yes. Ben, you're going to be lifting me.
What?
I'm going to run at you.
Oh, you know what? Well, let's talk about. I will post a video on the podcast, but he posted this video from a year ago, and he was all of 340,
Yeah.
and he just his poor Heidi just looks like she's being sucked into a black hole.
Oh my God.
She's like,
You know, and it
looks like a Picasso painting, like distorted, like
A little abstract.
yeah, a little
I
abstract.
got to be honest with you. I thought it looked good. I really thought it looked good that day. Like I was really happy
You're
with that
wondering why
picture.
like people come with hoses because they thought you were a beach whale hosing you down. Like,
It was cool. I'm gonna tell you that shirt. I bought that shirt, and it really looks horrible on me in that picture. And I loved it. And I was like, I look great today. And I remember Heidi.
look at these shoulders.
Heidi, you know, my wife,
can do 100
my
push-ups.
boss. She said to me, "This picture looks horrible," and I said, "I look great in this." She's like, "This picture looks horrible." Like, are you
Isn't it
talking about
amazing?
me?
Isn't it amazing? Though at that point in time, though, you thought you look great.
I did.
Like perspective is so crazy,
Distorted.
Like, distorted. Like you think that okay, I'm looking good,
Well,
whatever, and then you go 100 pounds less. Like because I've been there, and it was like, oh wow, like I'll never forget when I first did CrossFit and I lost like 60 pounds. The best compliment I got was some fucking crazy bitch at the bar. It's like, you have great veins. Because my veins used to pop.
Oh, nice.
It's like, I would like to inject them. I'm like, what the? She was like a phlebotomist or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. She's like, you have great veins.
Oh
I'm like,
God.
You're so
well, I'm kind of
fast.
turned on right now, but
You want to see the big vein? There's one big
vein.
vein.
there's a throbbing one.
Was that vein you're talking about?
And that's in my neck because you're pissing me off.
Oh no,
But-
it's the truth. It's the truth, and I'll say it again. Like, I thought I looked great. I lost like 5 pounds a week before that. I'm like, I feel great. I look great. Let's go eat. I'm starving.
And then I did, what was it, Richard Simmons?
Oh,
and then we danced.
And then we danced.
The dancing to the oldies or whatever.
Oh man.
So this week, now there's a lot of feedback about the Splenda. And that's my gimmick because I'm not a hardcore bourbon drinker like this guy. And that's how I'm going to rate things. So this week we got Lock Ones, and I'll let Ben take this over.
Yes, Lock One is out of Phoenix, New York. They've provided us with a product today called Waldron's Premier Fitness Facility. Wait, no, that's Baltimore CrossFit. That was a little
That was good.
little touch. That was good. But it's Premier Reserve, and we're gonna give it an old shot right now.
All right, so let's try this. And you know what? They're local. So obviously, we know how last episode went.
It might be a little light.
There's a lot of stuff, great stuff coming out of Lock One. So let me see.
Well, they had the Q's juice, which was actually really good. We did very well with it, and then unfortunately they had to do it. So, all right, cheers, guys.
Here we go. Cheers to three.
Review number 3.
Here's the 3. There we go. Boom.
All right.
Ooh.
That was actually because I was hiccuping. Wow. It wasn't because of the quality of the bourbon.
Oh, it's really good.
He's
It's
still
actually
new
not-
to bourbon.
It's not bad. I don't want to waste a Splenda packet, but I would say that's a half a Splenda.
You know, I've had multiple products of this Waldron's. Some of it's kerosene. This one, I wouldn't
This
even
one
add
is
Splenda.
this is.
I won't add
not
Splenda.
the regular bourbon we've had before on our own, and I'm not a fan. But this is actually not bad.
No?
Not bad.
Well, I'm
good.
learning bourbon, so I don't really know anything about bourbon. I'm learning this with you guys every week. This is week number 3, trying a different bourbon, and I'm really enjoying this one. I
Yeah,
really like
it's
it.
not bad.
It's so kind of like, what was it? The iron, or what was it? The one we tried last week.
Well,
the
so
two
Phoenix.
Splenda
So
last
this from Phoenix. So I'm tasting hints of sadness and EBT cards. Plastic. No, just joking. Just joking.
When is
Just
it going to
joking.
be the 15th? Is it? I gotta pay. I'm starving.
If your baby daddy came back, no.
Your dad did this to us.
This tastes like the Seneca River. No,
Oh no,
no,
I'm
it's actually
enjoying
very.
this.
This is actually a very good bourbon. It's not bad. All right, that out of the way. So we didn't have an episode last week because I was in Jamaica, So let's get into the Jamaican vacation.
I want to hear all about this.
And this segment is brought to you by a new sponsor.
Oh, nice.
It's called Jamaican Me Crazy Dating App. We coming for your women, man.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay, so let's start.
Let's start.
6 a.m. flight. Get on the tarmac. Plane starts hitting it. Air mask deploy.
Oh my God.
The air mask drop.
No,
And I
get
will
me
post
off.
a picture of this.
Oh my God.
Hurry up, and then like stewardess calling to the captain, slams on the brakes, pull over. Now here's the uncomfortable part. You think this is probably a pretty big thing. Air masks have deployed.
Yeah.
Like there was like a couple seats. It wasn't the whole plane. There was a couple seats. The pilot comes running out and gets selfies with the air mask.
No, I'm getting me off that plane.
And I'm like, it's true in front of me, and I'm like, what is going on? He's like, I've never seen this. I've been piloting for 30 years. Now, meanwhile, the pilot looks like a Baldwin brother on Down syndrome.
Oh no.
So
my God.
that does not help the situation.
Oh God.
So I'm not feeling comfortable. So I yell out as a joke, oh, they'll fix it with duct tape. Would you not know? The mechanic comes on board, takes duct tape, and duct tapes the ship back up inside.
Get me off that plane right now.
Literally,
No way.
There's duct tape on the fucking air mask.
No
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Wait a minute. Isn't it like a rule like the airbags go off in your car?
Yeah.
Like, isn't that like a safety
been
feature?
reset.
Yeah.
Like, what if they need those air masks and like if something really happened?
No one can sit in those 6 seats. But duct tape.
I don't want to be on that plane. I don't want to be anywhere near that
So
plane.
Southwest, if you want to counter this statement.
Oh God. Oh my God.
So
That's economy, right? That's economy.
I don't know if you're familiar with Southwest. So it's like if you don't check in, you have to just basically, it's a free for all for your seats. So we were in the last group seating, and my whole family had to like sit apart from each other. So
So you're not sitting next to your family when these masks hit the.
no, I'm sitting next to this hippie couple, and they were like, "Wow, that's awesome, man."
Did they smell? Did they smell like patchouli and anger and weed?
Like disappointed dad? Yeah. I'm not gonna say the color of the couple, but
These are all jokes.
so
Oh my God.
now half hour into the flight, this is what I hear. I'm watching Netflix.
Oh my God. That's horrible. That is absolutely horrible.
And I looked to my left. The girl sitting next to me. And she's got the doggy bag. And she's filling it. And she's filling it to the rim. So then I'm like, hey, so like...
Yeah, like, what do you do?
I, like, grab mine? So they go and they grab her a garbage bag. Like a full-size garbage bag. And so this is an hour and a half. This is our first flight. Then we had a connecting flight. And she starts filling up a garbage bag then.
Oh my God.
And-
And they leave it with her? Do they take?
Oh yeah, no.
Do they change the bag out?
No.
This is disgusting.
On her lap, next to me.
You're
next to
sitting
me.
with this.
They didn't
Sitting with
offer her
it.
one of those 6 seats with the fucking duct tape. Just get the fuck
Yeah.
away.
Can I just say this again? Get me off this fucking plane. Oh my God. I would be
Like,
losing my mind.
She filled the doggy bag, and then so I'm like, well,
Did you smell it?
oh yes, that's why I had to give her mine because I was like, I might need this. Smelling and hearing this fucking disaster next.
So
to me.
what? Wait, what seat were you in the middle seat?
Yeah, I was in the middle seat.
So you're trapped.
Yeah, I'm trapped.
Oh
I'm
my
trapped.
God. Get me off this plane.
So we land in Baltimore, and then we have to connect to this flight going to Jamaica. And I'm sitting next to Sammy Sosa. That's how I'll describe him. Sammy Sosa. Remember Sammy Sosa?
Yeah.
Okay.
With gold teeth and backwards hat, gold chains.
Oh, nice.
And before the plane starts taking off,
Flavor
this
Flav.
this is what he starts doing: picking his nose, rolling it, flicking it on the seat.
That's just. Oh my God.
And I'm like, okay,
What?
that's a one and done.
The
And he does it again.
fuck.
And he does it again. And then I look at him. He's just looking at me like, say something, bitch. And I'm like, so that was my 3 hours.
Let's be honest.
To Jamaica.
Can we just be honest really quick? Are you really going to say something to a big, huge guy with gold teeth and chains, picking his nose and flicking boogers? You're not going to say nothing. You're going to sit there quietly.
Yeah.
He's going to flick a booger
I
on
was
you,
like,
and you're going to take
do you
it.
want my wife? She's 2 seats ahead of us.
Oh, man.
Take her, flick boogers on her pussy. Like,
Oh, man, that's gross. Right before vacation, maybe on the way home, not on the way there. That's messed up.
so that was the adventure just on the flight there.
God.
So we landed in Jamaica, and it was great. We were doing all the snorkeling and everything, my wife learned this new dance move. It's called wash the hair, where she's like this.
Washing the hair.
Wash the hair, but her ass is up. So she's on the top of the stairs, and there's a guy right behind her. She didn't realize it. Ass like 6 inches from his face, but I'm behind him, and I tell him, hey, she just lost 30 pounds. You're lucky. But meanwhile, though, he's staring at her the whole fucking time,
yeah.
and his wife is getting pissed, fucking hitting her. And I was like, well, suck this in, John. This is Jamaica, so
Jamaica.
You look good there.
What's wrong with you?
I will say, like, we did the waterfall excursion, and there was something that does relate to CrossFit. My family, my brother, my sister's family, we all work out at some extent, and our guide was so excited because we were kind of like, it was kind of you had to be fit to go fast, and we were just bypassing the other groups. And he actually said to us, like, wow, this is awesome. Like, I love having groups like this because we could just, we did have like someone with a couple older folks, a little overweight, and we get to the checkpoint, and then we have to wait for them. Like, come on, Harold, like, fucking, we get it. You have a fake hip and you got diabetes, but
Let's go, Marge.
yeah.
Gotta fill your diaper up first.
It's something that you don't realize, like, oh, wow, it's cool having a fit family that can still at 40 years old, like, be able to do all this stuff.
Do fun things.
Yeah, do fun, exciting things with your kids.
Yeah.
Like bike riding.
Yeah, seriously. I love it.
But two things that happened at the resort. One was, you get a lot of drunk because it's all inclusive. So
Okay.
the one night, there's this older woman, probably in her 50s, close to 60.
cougar.
And she just yells out, you know what I'm proud of? I'm proud of my vagina mullet.
What? Did you see it?
And I've never heard of that term ever. And of course, I'm going to have to inquire.
Wait a minute. What?
I don't know what that means.
Well,
Does
hold
that
on,
mean
hold on.
that means business up front, party in the back,
I
or
don't
hairy
know.
asshole?
I still don't know.
Or
I still don't know.
or
Well,
was
what
it-
do you think that means?
Or was it vajazzled?
She said vagina mullet.
Okay, I think that what that is that's like
Like
nice
you-
and clean up
like-
front.
No, I think it's like a comb over.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like,
Just enough, just covering enough.
little gel?
You just comb over. Like,
Oh,
it
God.
covers the taint. Like,
Oh yeah,
Or the curtains?
that's what I'm talking about. That's my favorite. I love meat
you
curtains.
have to part the curtains.
Oh, yeah.
To see the meat curtains. To see the meat curtains. You have to part the hair curtains to see the meat curtains.
Give me more. Oh God. Oh yeah. Yeah. Talk
But
more.
she was very proud of it, though.
I bet she was. I
And
wanna
then,
see
so
her.
the other funny thing what happened was, so the one bartender messed up and gave me gin. And I haven't had gin in like many years. Fuck gin.
Yeah.
What does it do to you?
I felt like I did a shot of fucking Christmas tree water.
You don't like gin?
It tastes like Christmas tree water.
It does.
Like,
The first
if,
one.
If you deep throat a Christmas tree, that's what it tasted like. If a Christmas tree jizzed in your fucking throat, that's what it tasted like.
Oh wow, I kind of like gin. Hope
Pine needles.
I guess know what porn he's looking up tonight.
I'm definitely going to go home and look up get dudes banging Christmas trees. I'm going to get a mouthful of what is it? What's a good Christmas tree? Pine.
Fine.
Fine.
Oh God.
Oh, juniper.
so
Juniper.
Just a sticky back of the throat, punch in the face, Christmas tree jizz.
You have to take a bathroom break.
Oh yeah. You guys know what the bathroom break is. Come on, you're both married. You get it. It's where you walk away and you put a movie on. You got to walk away for a minute. Like I'm going to go take a dump.
Make sure the Bluetooth off.
Yep. And you turn the Bluetooth off because you don't want that. You don't want what you're going to be watching streamed to the living room because that definitely happened to me once and it was really embarrassing. I just kind of yawn a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm going to go take a dump.
Why was I hearing Wizard of Oz with a?
What?
Half kidding.
Well, see, when we were pregnant. When we were pregnant, I'm gonna say we were both pregnant because she was pregnant and I was just a fat slob. But I used to play this game called Beat the Clock, and Beat the Clock is she was pregnant, so she couldn't get up and down the hallways that fast. So what I did was I would leave the door open just a little bit, just enough, and then I'd just start pounding away. And then I'd have to beat the clock, which means I'd beat myself down until what I did was I would call her. I would call her to the bathroom.
Literally beat the clock.
Seriously, I would literally call her.
Mom, meatloaf. Mom, meatloaf.
I would call her to the bathroom,
Shut
and
up.
I would because she'd wobble down the hall. It was horrible, and I had to get it down. She's like, hey, "What do you need, honey?" Nothing. Come on down. And then and shut the door. And she's like, "Are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm be done in a minute, honey. I just got to clean this up." You nasty, sick fuck. I miss those days. I got to be honest with you. I played beat the clock yesterday by myself. Nobody was home. No one was even home. I just kind of made it up. Like, honey, come on down here.
Well, you gotta make it a competition.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? You run out of things to masturbate to, jerk off, however I'm going to say it right now. You run out of things. Yeah, I'm looking at really weird porn right now. Stuff that's not messed. It's messed up.
Bodybuilder.
Oh, the bodybuilder. Don't start this because it's going to go through Syracuse. This Syracuse bodybuilder is blowing my mind.
After you told me this, like, I want to thumb wrestle that clip.
You don't. It's a monster. He had a name. It was wearing jeans. This thing was. I watched it 5 times yesterday, and I was only home.
But why 5 times though? You didn't get it after the first time?
No, I didn't get enough. I couldn't. It was like watching something. I had to keep watching it over and over again, and I felt gross afterwards. And I felt like I had to go pray.
You had to take a shower afterwards.
I took a shower, dropped on my knees, and prayed, and said, "I'm sorry, I'm such a sinner. This is disgusting. Please don't let me do this again." And 5 minutes later, I'm watching it again. Like, what is wrong? What was the need? What was the desire to see this big, huge monster pussy covered with muscles? I mean, I want those muscles. But
Was it vascular?
it was huge. I don't even know. I'm and she's just banging this little skinny guy. Like, he was using her. She was using him as a dick. Wow, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be. I'm gonna do some editing. This is awesome. No, it's true though. It's awesome. I want to watch it tonight. You guys want to watch it with me?
Not really. No.
Sick fucks.
Get over here. I'm thinking about Mortal Kombat. Get over here.
Oh yeah, bring me that dick. Bring me your dick now.
Bring me the steroids.
I'm gonna inject your dick and then fuck it. Ouch. Ouch. I'm sorry. I'm talking. I'm done. I'm just done. This is going out.
Okay, so after the Jamaican rum and barbell segment, how that went to. You want to talk about Bud Light?
Oh, and yes.
Actually, let's talk about Bud Light.
Sure.
Oh no. Oh no.
They have a blue can, right?
Oh no.
I personally don't think it's an issue.
It isn't.
It's a non-issue.
It's a non-issue.
It's. I think it's like fucking great advertisement for fucking Budweiser. But I've actually we learned today that bars around here are boycotting Bud products
For what?
because of the transgender can or whatever.
Yeah, but
like, how does it affect you though? How
It
does
doesn't affect
you?
him. It doesn't. It's disgusting. And I've
It's
heard.
almost like it's like you have nothing better to do in your life. Like I get it. You don't want it jammed down your throat or whatever. But it's still like. But the thing I'm interested about is this going to work the way that the cancel culture worked the other way?
It's going
doesn't
to
work this way though. The corporations give in the way they gave in for every other thing.
You know, again, I don't spend too much time thinking about that because it's not a concern of mine.
Yeah. But my concern is the cancel culture.
You're right.
Does the corporations give in this way though?
I mean, Bud Light is going to been around for.
They're the biggest. The biggest beer in the
But they're
world.
winning.
The biggest beer in the world.
Yeah.
So for every
It's
2
still-
customers
it's
they
still-
lose, they gain 3.
Yeah, it's still because guess what? Those people are going to come back and drink Bud Light.
Oh, 100%.
They're gonna
Doesn't
come
matter
back.
if it's in a can or in a draft.
But you know what I mean? It's like, but is Budweiser going to give into this? Like they did, like all these other corporations.
Oh, they're just afraid they're
You know
gonna
what
drop
you know what I'm
it,
saying?
yeah.
Like the way that this cancel culture, like we're gonna, the woke thing, like we're gonna boycott them because of this little stupid thing. Well, now this is the conservative right side sticking to their guns. Are they gonna give into this and take those cans away?
No,
That's,
why-
That's what I think is
I don't
very
think so.
interesting.
Well, I think they put them out there for a reason. I think that's
Yeah.
why they did it. I think they did it to prove something. And the fact is, I've been reading up on this and watching this happen because we have a lot of celebrities and people that have social stand. They can voice their opinion and think that it's
Right.
okay to voice their opinion and come at this with saying that it's wrong. No one has the right to say that how somebody else feels is wrong.
Right.
And they're winning by Budweiser's, Anheuser-Busch is winning by saying that they're going to lose 1 customer. No, you're not. You're going to gain 4 because there's more. They're idiots to think they're going to win by spreading hate and spreading anger.
But that's what the other side does too.
Yeah.
If they don't like what you say, like that's something that we have to worry about with our jokes. Like,
Yes.
they're gonna fucking protest these guys or whatever. Shouldn't it go both ways though? Because this is America. This is free speech,
But it's
Everyone
not
has-
anymore.
Everyone has the right to opinion.
But it
So,
is. It is.
It is.
And from a higher, like I never like to stand on a pedestal over anybody, but this is a position for Budweiser to stand on the pedestal and say, hey, we like everybody. And
Right.
we
But
don't
it'd be like, but then it should go both ways though. It should go both ways. Like when the left bitches see like, no, fuck you, we're gonna stick to our guns.
Yeah.
Now the right, then it'd be nice. It's great that they're gonna stick up to that. Like, which is kind of weird because Bud Light is. I kind of think that's not. I don't think people in California are
Drinking Bud
downing
Light?
a lot of
No.
Bud Light,
Right.
Or
Maybe
New
some
York
fancy
City.
IPA, super hoppy shit.
You can't chew the beer. Like, it's not a dinner.
True.
Like, I get the hints of fucking oak and fucking sadness.
Yes.
This is really hoppy.
This has been barreled for 3 months. It's got a nice yeasty
Yeah.
vagina taste to it.
I had a girl called Cinnamon that tasted like this.
Yes, you should try it. But you need to pair it with some cinnamon though too.
Would this go good with a fucking Bordeaux?
This will go great with 2 dicks. That's why I like this can. This big, thick, dick-looking can.
I think my doctor can make one that looks like that.
Nothing sings better than a Budweiser in my vagine. Pussy.
Mullet. Pussy mullet.
Big hairy clam, meat box.
So, real fast, go back to that. I'm just picturing a vagina mullet, like, the guys that do the comb over. I'm just picturing like,
Joe, did you go back to the vagina mullet?
yes, I did. Because I'm still like, I want to figure out what this looks like.
We're gonna look up porn after this. I'm gonna go home. It's already on my list.
I think this
I-
might be a T-shirt idea.
it's
This
from
might be a
a movie.
T-shirt idea.
Oh yes.
It's like just instead of curtains, just hair.
Oh,
like
yeah.
like a comb over, but a comb over for vagina.
So remember the movie Fifth Element? Bruce
Yes,
Willis?
Yes.
That's
And
why I
the
named
guy-
Corbin. That's why I named Corbin from.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Corbin
okay.
Dallas.
Yeah.
That's how I named him.
Oh,
so,
nice.
So the guy that was chasing him, remember how he had the wicked
Yes.
comb over?
Yeah, the shaved head with the
Gary-
comb over.
And he
Gary
had the little
Oldman.
plastic piece on the side.
Yeah.
So there's your vagina mullet.
Okay,
There- Oh, so like hairy on one side.
coming to you
Oh.
soon on Amazon.com.
It's got to be modern, right? Half shaved.
Yeah, but you got to put some color in it, like maybe some reds.
or rainbow. Yeah.
Yes.
We're all transgender. We'll be rainbow vagina mullet.
A unicorn. Big
With-
uni.
Or unicorn shitting out the vagina mullet.
Oh yeah, shitting out.
Already in the back. All right.
My
Okay,
unicorn.
so we are about CrossFit.
Rainbow dicks.
Well, this started off as a trip to Jamaica. So
Yeah, it went the wrong way. It's
How
we're
do you know
far.
from Jamaica? It's a unicorn shitting out vagina mullets.
Where'd you hear all these stories, man? Near the beach.
We're here for your women.
Wow, that's
All
great.
right, so segue to Ben.
Wow. Let's segue off of all this to Ben.
Well, not to get so far off track, the benefits of CrossFit and being fit, doing things in Jamaica with your family, like climbing the Duns River Falls. We have no affiliation with them, but I've done it on my honeymoon. It was
Well, we
kinda-
will take your money for sponsorship.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep. we're-
I am a sponsor whore.
But on a more serious note, let's talk about nutrition in CrossFit, right? We could talk about barbell movements because we are bourbon and barbells. But nutrition, it's probably the single most important thing we could do for our bodies besides exercise. And case in point, there's like CrossFit, it's a science experiment. You can dabble in all the different trends and find which one works best for you. Some of the top ones that I think most of us have tried, right, were either the Atkins diet or the Zone diet. And if you're not familiar with those are kind of what like CrossFit preaches in their level 1 manual. And it's a little bit dated technology, we'll say, because
Or Atkins or keto, basically. It's almost keto now.
yeah, it's called keto now.
But it's basically Atkins.
100%. And no matter how you want to dice it, or if you want to be that bookworm that says
So
you're
what
full
is,
of
do
shit.
you want to explain what keto really is? Your body process.
Your body goes into a state of ketosis where you become a fat burning machine. And it's more like a science experiment because you have to calculate your carbs, your fats, and your proteins. And it's most efficient if you incorporate a thing called intermittent fasting, if you really want to become a nerd. Now, the results of it are tremendous. And this all came about with people with seizures, children with seizures.
Really?
They developed, it wasn't developed for them, but it was a system that was in play that they experimented with, and it reduced the risk of seizures in children. Now, I'm loosely lipping this, so if I'm not 100% accurate with it, suck it. But that's the loose literature on it. The benefits to CrossFit and how you can use it as a tool is that you can burn a ton of fat, not pounds, right? You're not stepping on a scale and losing weight, but you're burning fat, predominantly visceral fat around the midsection. And at the same time, you might lose a little bit of muscle, but you're dropping weight rapidly and you're becoming an efficient fuel burning machine because fat is the most efficient fuel burning source.
Okay.
So real fast, let's just not to interrupt you, but let's talk about though, like people don't realize though that fat actually is fuel.
100%. The longest burning
People
fuel.
always use, people get in this mindset. Oh, grilled chicken breast, fucking like lean,
Keep going.
Lean meats. You know what I mean? Like all that lean meats, but fat is fuel.
So let's talk about the lean meats, right? Matter builds matter. You eat lean protein, you're going to repair muscles, and you're also going to build matter, right? So matter builds matter. Lean chicken breast, it's just something in your gut that's going to help
It's
you.
protein.
It's protein. But let's put us in a
But it's
survival
boring.
situation.
It's boring.
It is. Ranch dressing. It's everybody's friend.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Very true.
Well, okay, all right, pause right here.
Pause.
Like, sorry, but I had this great one of our friends, me and my wife's friends. He's a lead singer of this band, very busy, most popular country band.
Yeah.
He was doing keto, and this, I'll just call him JP. Like he's telling me about his diet he's doing. He's doing keto, and he's like, I have a bottle of ranch dressing in my plow truck, and I just drink it. And JP's like, tell him not to do that. I was like, but he lost like 50 pounds because your body transfers over because it's all carbs. Your body does carbs first for energy, right?
Fast burning sugar. Yeah, glucose in the cells.
And you don't even realize, like, when you go, I've done keto many times. I believe keto is the best thing. Carnivore is the ultimate, I think, but keto is more sustainable, I think. But you don't realize, if you look at packages, how they just push sugar into everything. Process,
Everything is sugar in it.
product.
So
And that's what CrossFit says. Like, you stick to the outsides, right?
the perimeter of the store, yeah, where things have a shelf life, or I'm sorry, things perish, they don't have a shelf life. And it couldn't be more true than that. If anybody takes any bit of sound information about this nutrition bit, don't shop the interior of the store unless you're buying coffee.
It's true.
Really?
Buy your produce, buy your meats. It should spoil, not
Yes.
expire.
They literally set up the grocery stores like that.
Yep.
And it's processed foods. It's like, why is there 20 grams of sugar in this? It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, no, not at all.
But that's the way they do it with processed foods. It's all, if you stick to raw, natural, even if you don't think, and it's like, a steak is not bad. A steak is not bad.
Well, I see. I was taught that it was, and I've done many things with my journey here with Baldwinsville CrossFit. I have changed my diet drastically, and I'm sticking to it. And it's been 8 months, and I took myself from eating lean meats and vegetables and greens and staying away from steaks and my
Ranch
A1C, ranch dressing. My A1C was 8.4 8 months ago.
And you weighed 320 pounds.
Exactly. At this moment, I'm at 4.8, and my doctor this past week 2 weeks ago was like, "This is unbelievable," but it's because I've stopped all the crap, and I am eating a lot of red meat. I'm eating a ton of red meat, and I love fat. I love the fat part of the red meat. I love it more than.
Well, that just goes into play, right? So whether you're doing the zone diet, which is Dr. Barry Sears, and that's just basically eating food in blocks. You know, your carbs, your fats, your proteins. You know, in a percentage base. The Atkins diet, which is also the keto diet. You have paleo, which is ancestral eating. And let's clarify paleo. It's not picking up a package from the interior of the store that says paleo.
It's all stuff that cavemen
Yeah,
eat.
but
What cavemen could eat.
and
Nuts.
even to clarify more on that, cavemen eating, paleo eating, or ancestral eating was always meat first. They were never scavengers unless they were starving.
Right.
That theory has been debunked and proven over and over and over again. So with that being said,
Because that carnivore book really says, like, scavengers were like reptiles, and they have the acid in their stomach and stuff. Like,
yeah.
But that's the weird part, though, because everyone out there has seen the documentary with Tom Brady.
yeah, screw that shit. He's a
And-
fucking billionaire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
And
he's not. His ex-wife.
He kisses his son of the mouth. And no, it was in the documentary. Don't you love your daddy?
Let's go play basketball.
And let's be clear, so I've known several people, several people that have watched a documentary or two.
And it changed them.
And it fell into that trap. You're not a millionaire. You don't have the resources to
You don't have
supplement.
a nutritionist on staff.
No, you don't. To walk that line, to live that life, you need a ton of expendable income because you are nutrient deficient. The most nutrient-dense food on the planet is red meat, preferably a ribeye.
Well, it's almost common sense. Think about common sense.
Yeah.
Where are you going to get the most calories from?
Yeah.
Eating a fucking floret of broccoli, Tom.
Sorry,
Hold
Tom.
on, time out.
Oh, happy birthday, Tom.
This is Tom's birthday. He is in California. We are ripping on him for eating broccoli and defending it until he dies. But here's to you, Tom. Happy birthday.
Tom, we love you,
Tom.
buddy. I love his
Happy
motivation.
birthday.
Tom's one of the greatest guys I know.
Greatest.
Second greatest. What?
Second greatest. What's the matter with you? Oh my God.
So when he sees this, he'll feel appreciated. It is officially
When Kara lets him watch it.
Yeah. Right.
This is your daily dosage of online.
Your life's 360.
Get off Snapchat. Yeah, I think I just married a Russian bride.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
So just a quick recap with all of this, and then we can segue forward. But when it comes to low carb, high fat, high protein, and you're going to burn the most amount of fat, you're going to have the most amount of energy, you're going to repair and restore.
Well, your
the
body
most
goes through a
amount of muscle.
process.
Yeah, it is a process.
Some people at first get discouraged.
They really do. And then let's talk about. I know that ketogenic dieting is like really lightning speed.
Like I've gone through it because I've tried it multiple times, and there is a legitimate thing called keto flu. Mm-hmm. Like you feel just like garbage because it's your body just getting used to this. Mm-hmm. But then after that, it's like you feel great. Now carnivore
is dirt simple.
It's dirt simple, and I kind of felt the best, and everyone's just like, "You're gonna die."
They're full of shit.
I got to be honest. You eating all this meat and crushing it every day. I've never had so many no wipers in my whole life. Like I'm saving toilet paper.
Got tissue? We're looking for more
I'm
sponsors.
telling you right now. I've been dropping
Cotton
these
out.
bricks,
Actually,
solid bricks.
I was thinking about that. We said that last episode, but I was like, maybe Scott Tissue because we're not using as much toilet paper, so they might not want to be a sponsor.
No, we're saving the earth.
But
Yeah.
you go that route, like, hey, like go the hippie route, like, yeah, like we're about carnivore.
Dude,
we're
man,
saving.
you're awesome. Just drag your ass on the grass, man.
Like,
You're great.
We don't wash your hair with our dreadlocks.
Seriously,
'cause,
dude. Just let your hair grow.
you know,
And then to the other side of the people that to the other coin, right? People that won't eat animals for ethical reasons, their life in nature would be far worse than being a product on a food shelf. They would die a horrible death. It's not inhumane. It's the society we live in, and whether you can do it yourself or you have to buy it at the grocery store, it doesn't matter. It's all the same product.
yeah.
No, I feel great.
So when Ben kills a deer in the fall, me and Newman have to gut it.
Oh, I got to be honest with you. It's been a long time. My grandfather used to do this, and I was okay with it. And
Oh,
I don't
the
know if I can
smell,
handle it
the
right now.
smell, the smell.
The smell.
I don't know.
You ever smell a deer drive by it on the road? Yeah, it's right there.
That would be me.
Yeah, I'll be right with you.
I can't. My dad used to kill raccoons because they used to sell the skins,
Sell the pelt, yeah.
the pelt, like for I don't know what, like
They get like $7-8, but you gotta remember that's the 70s, right? 60s,
well, it's
70s,
like
80s.
late 80s. But
Doesn't
like,
matter.
what the fuck were they doing with them?
Coon
Like,
skin to caps.
who wore them?
Whatever.
Have you ever seen a guy wear a coonskin cap?
Never.
But if you wear
like,
one,
oh, okay, Daniel.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
No,
But meanwhile, though, they also had cats hanging from belts because they were like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a weird time.
yeah,
We're not there
it was
anymore.
cocaine and
Oh man, I'd go back for that. Not the cat, not the hat, just the real.
let's go to Utica.
Utica.
Utica. Oh man, that's messed up.
So, and it's just funny, we're talking about nutrition and everything, and there's one thing that really, when we opened this gym up, like it was a difference for me going from a client to owner, coach. I've made a career the last 23 years of killing people, like selling
Here's your
fatty
drink.
foods,
Yeah,
alcohol, and I start coaching classes. I was like, I felt like the Grinch. Like my heart was like growing. Like there was a pain in my chest. Like it was growing 7 times bigger.
yeah. Like don't eat that.
No, it's like, oh, I'm helping. Like Newman can wipe his ass now.
It was
Like,
it was calculated. I
There's
mean,
this, like, I was like, oh, I go to the doctor. I was like, no, that's just like, Jen's like, my wife's like, no, it's you have a heart. Like,
yeah, you have a heart, Joe. Joe, you have a soft side. Stop so you always show your hard side. It's ridiculous. He has a soft side. Joe's a softie. He can come at you a little hard. I mean,
Yeah, his
this guy-
softie is spelled Emily.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, this.
Fucking whore.
Oh, what's the matter with you? I'm not a part of this. Oh no, no, but it's the
Not
truth.
yet.
I mean, it's the truth. It's just
It's coming.
I just lost track of what I was saying because you said that.
Bad food and alcohol, selling it.
No, it's the truth. Though.
Just it's a different feeling, the good feeling of packing my bar, selling, making so much money, does not equate to helping someone like Newman coach him to, oh shit. Oh well, today, what did he do today? He did a box jump at 20 inches.
I can't believe I did it.
I was like, you done fucked yourself again.
well, I mean, these are
Like,
things that they were not happening, and it was
but that's a great fucking feeling.
because you guys have the confidence you've given me and the journey I've gone down.
Like,
with
I
you
don't care
guys.
about the money I've made in my life. This is like real
Oh,
accomplishments.
thank you. I appreciate you guys. I really
You
appreciate
know what I
everything
mean?
about
It's
you.
like
My fucking
real.
heart and soul. I love it.
I appreciate you guys. I really do.
And it's
I appreciate you, Joe. You rock, man.
I
Ben,
try,
you rock.
I try.
You guys have helped out. And you don't even know the people in this. And what I've learned coming into this is this community that you guys have built is unbelievable. These people that come to this gym, I was afraid of just you come into something like this and you're like, I don't measure up to that guy. I don't measure up to that guy.
That's exactly what you're saying now is what the community thing, and that's why people almost consider it a cult. Because it kind of is a cult.
It is.
You drink the fucking Kool-Aid,
You do.
and that's what they say. Like, first thing about CrossFit, always talk about CrossFit.
Yep.
And at first, that's what, like, me and my wife were just like telling everyone, like, oh my God, you don't believe. Everyone's like, yeah, we get it, we get it,
Yeah,
we
you're
get
fucking
it.
fat.
But because it is like eye-opening. It's eye-opening.
Mind blowing that you can get up every day and keep
We
wanting
got
to do it.
fucking, let's say, like, I'm not going to name names, but this elderly person,
Thank you.
not,
'Cause I was
not
thinking-
Tom,
I
not
was
Tom.
thinking about it. Don't mention
Not
it.
Tom.
I'm not even allowed to take a
But she has come so far, and she's, what, 70?
almost 70. Almost 70.
So she could barely walk into this place. She fell off a box today, got back up. Newman, I don't think could do it. Newman's looking like, oh my God, how's your shins? How's your shins?
Yeah.
It's so deep. It's so deep.
It hurts. I was feeling the pain that for her, and she had no pain. Like I'm cringing because she fell so hard, and she just gets up and looks at me like I'm
But
okay.
she could not do that 6 months ago.
No, she came in here on the side of feeble, and we
Right,
cannot mention
exactly,
it.
but-
But the big thing is that she got up today, and you know what hurt? Her pride.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She thought she was embarrassed.
No.
No, not at
We
all.
told her-
But that's the great thing about CrossFit, though. Nobody made her feel like that, though.
No,
Nobody made her feel like
We all
that.
wanted her to be okay. We all
And
saw
then
it from
we're
a
like-
different angle. You thought she hit her head. I thought she broke her ass.
But
which is
how,
easy because it's
how
cracked.
many people, like, because he's a great example. You've been involved in hundreds of bars, hundreds of things.
Yes.
Have you ever had an environment that's so community building
No.
and
No.
encouraging?
Every day it's something new here, and the fact is you can come in here. I've come in here a few times where I'm just done. I can't do it. My body hurts. I got to get through this day. No, you're at the door. You're okay. You're okay. Let's go. You got this.
So you're gonna text
And-
messages.
Yeah. But it's the people that I've met here. I want to have these friends forever, and I have lifelong friends that I don't even talk to that I don't even want to pick up the phone for. But if my phone rings, I'll pick it up for any of them. I get encouraging text messages. They're like, "That I feel great right now. Like I was having a hard day. I had some personal stuff going on, and things are kind of bringing me. I could have went a different way with this completely in the last like 4 weeks of my life, and instead of going that way,
Or 40 minutes ago.
Yeah, well, seriously, but I walk in these doors, and everybody's just they kind of know because I'm an open book. I kind of tell my business to people, but they just encourage me to be better and not to give up and keep pushing. And I'm telling you, I preach just to everybody. People get sick of talking to me. People will walk away from me because I'll talk all day long because I love to talk.
Okay, so I've been figuring out how to try to say. So I feel like being good friends with Jason Newman is like fucking a crazy chick.
could be. You're right. I'm sorry, Joe.
It's like the highs are like, oh my God, this is the best sex ever. Yeah. And then it's like, you wake up in the morning, like, is she going to pull a knife out under the pillow and stab you in the face?
Those are the girls I used to date. I love that. That's my recipe. That's what I love.
This is what being friends with Jason Newman is about.
Sorry about
what
that.
makes it entertaining.
This is a disclaimer coming from Joe. This is going to go so far. So many people are going to blow my phone up when they hear this because they're going to say that I completely agree with what he's saying. He's a psychopath. Everything about him is crazy.
Which makes it great. It's the roller coaster ride.
You've seen it.
Oh, here comes the loop.
Yep. Here comes the loop. Wow. It's the truth. I mean, I've definitely come in this building and even in the bar, wound for sound. Like I'm just crazy. And Joe will just look at me and walk away. You won't even say acknowledge, just walk away. He sees it. He sees the loop from like 3 miles away. And he's like, don't even go near him. He does avoid him.
Let it happen.
I'm like, is this going to affect the podcast? That's all I care about.
Well, something happened today, but oh my God. What can you do?
Jen, come here. Come here.
Come here, Jen.
Come here. Come on, Mom. Meatloaf.
Ma!
So this is my great wife who, I don't understand how she deals with this.
She's awesome. She's a saint.
So,
I'm not talking on there.
what did I say about Newman today? Okay, because today he was on fire. Right?
Yeah.
So, I was like, what are we going to deal with tonight? And then this happens. So, introduce yourself to the camera.
Yeah, it's right there. The camera's right there, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen.
Hi, Jen.
She's Mom Meatloaf.
Mom Meatloaf. She's Mom Meatloaf. What's wrong with you? Oh, my God.
So her goal is booty shorts.
By summer.
By summer, this summer, 2023.
Let's go 2025.
2025. What's wrong with you? All right, I'll tell the story. I'll lead into the story. Let me lead into the story. Here's the story. I walked in today, and I'm trying to. I got my energy's through the roof.
No. Okay, let me just stop you there, because he basically said I set him up for failure.
It was real. It happened.
But it wasn't supposed to go like that.
Well, I just did what it was told. I just did it. I just went right after it full force, and it happened. And what I did was there's just an individual that right now is
Check,
not a
1,
fan.
2.
Yeah, she's not a fan of me at all, and I had made this awesome little sound clip for the podcast, which is and I needed her to say to me, "I hate you," and Mike, and that's all I needed her to say.
Oh,
so
that
I
would have
walked
been great for the intro.
Yeah, that's all I needed her to say.
We were trying.
That would have been great.
I was trying.
Well, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get her to say this to me, and she said, "I actually do hate you." I know you do. I know you do. And I'm joking around. I'm making jokes, and her face turns like red, and I'm like, "This is serious." Like, and I start to apologize, like I'm being a real bitch. I'm just like, "I'm sorry. Like I didn't mean. I was just joking around. That's who I am." And she lights me up like a fucking tree, and I took it like a bitch.
You should have, though. You should
It
have.
was my fault. Listen, I'm going to be honest.
The Christmas tree.
I want to be honest with you. Yes, I did. I was pushing buttons, but I wasn't pushing buttons to make it. I thought we were joking around with each other. I thought we had that kind of relationship, but we obviously don't. Long story short, Joe's walking in the building, and I'm already jacked up. The loop's in front of
He's out in
him.
the parking lot, and just
The loop.
here goes my mood.
Yep, and
Yeah.
Joe's face changed.
Here goes my mood.
Sorry, Joe. I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't mean to start a fire. I'm sorry, Joe.
All the while, right? You walked in, and I saw the mood, and I didn't know what it transpired.
He didn't say nothing until fucking I would say he did not say nothing until very late.
Well,
I didn't know what had happened.
Well, it happened
knew it
fast.
happened. You knew it happened.
It happened pretty fast.
You knew it happened.
I didn't know the
No,
extent. though.
bullshit. You knew it happened. And then after all this then he goes, I think I kind of set that up. I was like, oh, well, where was that an hour ago?
Well, listen, she lights me up. I kind of took it and I walk away. So you know what I do?
But
I
you
walked right
should.
back. But I walked right back. And I said, you know what? It really was a joke. I was just
Well,
I'm
you're
being honest with you.
untouchable.
Oh, yeah. That's what I heard. I'm untouchable. What does that even mean? I'm untouchable. I get yelled. I get lit up more than anybody in this building. I'm the one to walk around afraid. All they all walk
God
around
damn
there.
it, you're fucking fat. You can't pick up a fucking Miller Lite.
Every one of these motherfuckers, every one of these that I work with, they just float in here because all they gotta do is buy purses and fucking beer and buy their boyfriend shit. I'm here making money and I'm freaked out that I gotta make this money. They're not, I'm gonna lose my mind right now. No, you want to hear the way I really feel about these people?
go,
'Cause let me tell you something. They all suck.
I don't believe it.
Big floppy fucking veiny dicks. They suck it. I hate them. Leroy, Aren't you my buddy?
Oh, you're my uncle, I thought.
Get off. What are you doing to my mom? Mom, that's so big. Why would you do that to yourself? That's my mommy. I hate you, you big black veiny wiener. Sorry about that. We got to avoid that out.
That.
We can't say the B word.
It's been edited.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, goodness. Thank God.
Can we end this with 2 claps?
Oh, God.
This was fucking awesome.
This is a good one. This is a good
I got to be honest with you guys. I have therapy tomorrow morning. I'm not going. I just gave it all up. I feel great.
All right, guys. Ready? 2 claps.
Let's do this. Wow.
Woo!
That was awesome.
We didn't put the ending song.
Oh, it's fine. You can do it right now. You can edit it in.
Did you put it in there?
It's on the bottom. The bottom, last one on the bottom. Just hit record. Got it record. Oh, hang on. You got to hold it too.
All right.
That one's going to get me.
I think it's the best one.
Oh my
that
god!
was-
I didn't think it was gonna end. I didn't think it was gonna.
You
fucking
guys,
end.
are flowing. It's flowing. It's really flowing.
What'd you think, Jen?
Oh, it's live.
It was good. It was awesome.
I think it was fucking great.
Oh, it was great. I didn't
I think
segue
that
into
was-
anything, but the stories were amazing. From Jamaica to fitness.
Oh my god.
There's like a little bit of animal.
Dude, we're on to something here, dude.
And
What's
We're
that?
on to something.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's practice a breakdown tonight, though.
Yes, so
With Brian
Newman,
coming in.
Newman,
Stormed out the bitch.
let's practice how to break this all down into case.
Okay.
all right, I'm gonna get going.
All right, what did you think?
That was good.
You made your appearance at the
I
podcast.
hated that.
So scared.
Yeah, I know. I wish you would like get a meatloaf in her hand.
Jen, you know they called me, my first 2 months of being on the radio, they called me Joe.
But you know something? If he says, "Mom, meatloaf," you better.